Only kidding. Up next, you may recognize, again, this next reader from not the bus, but from the stage, because she reads at our open mic and has been featured before, and we love her so much. Aneesa Needel is a lover of creativity and writing, among other things. Since finding her passion in playwriting more than 10 years ago, she has written many shorts and one acts. While Aneesa's first play, written and directed in 08-09, sorry, I think I messed up the grammar here. While Aneesa's first play, written and directed in 08-09, she is excited to announce that she'll have a 10-minute play staged at the end of April, beginning of May, at Hyde Park Theatre with 7 other amazing works for Out of Ink 2019. Check out her short playwriting work related to music at lyricstolines.com. Aneesa's favorite ice cream is birthday cake with actual cake pieces and sprinkles. Please welcome Aneesa.
Everyone, super excited to be back on the stage, super excited to be reading with amazing open micers and other featured readers. This whole thing is just very awesome because normally it's just me reading a bunch of parts and saying some names, but we're changing it up this time. So today I have 4 pieces from the project from lyricstolines.com. It's where I take song lyrics and put it and integrate it into a scene or a monologue. And I try to make them really consumable, 5 minutes, so it can be read just really quickly. And don't want to take up any more time, so I will introduce to you my fabulous, amazing volunteer readers. Okay, so Aneesa Davis is a rookie new to acting. She's under the direction of the Carol Hickey Acting Studio. She's a professional dancer and instructor and inspiring photographer. She's super excited to dive into this, and Talisa's favorite ice cream is anything vegan. This page. Anar Beryl is a writer and director who deliciously co-curates Ice Cream Social. You may recognize her. And makes little films, some of which were featured in 2019, with her husband. Her favorite flavor of ice cream is, of course, this melted pistachio we heard about earlier. Sam Garena, a graduate of the University of Texas at Austin with a theater degree, hasn't been actively as creative as he would like, but his continual love for art and expression will never fade. He hopes to get back into it full force soon, and super proud of his thesis, a play about aspects of memory and memory creation called Deja Vu. Sam's favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip, but there's nothing wrong with plain vanilla. And lastly, Nick Butchin is a artist and writer obsessed with cartoons, movies, and dogs. He edits a zine called Bad Futurists that features digital art and literature about the many futures we're building. Issue 2 came out recently on the 14th, so check it out online. And Nick's favorite flavor of ice cream is Mexican vanilla. And this first piece is called Substitute, and it's inspired by the work of Frank Turner.
My name's Anar, and I'll be reading parentheticals as a stage direction.
I'm Sam, and I'll be playing Jamie.
I'm Nick, and I'll be reading the part of Julian.
Jamie puts on a sad-sounding record and starts to mope around the stage, playing, or pretending to play, the guitar and time. Julian enters stage right and catches his friend off guard. Jamie catches himself and gives up what he's thinking about immediately.
I told her that I love her.
What did she say?
She spoke in a metaphor. I never got an answer.
But what did she say?
She said, if music was the food of love, then I'd be a fat romantic slob.
What? That doesn't make sense. Why do you like her? She makes 0 sense for you, but has this air that she's so philosophical.
She's gorgeous and smart. I mean, the one before her was a low and lusty liar. A step up, no doubt. I have to learn from the last one, right?
Remind me?
Honestly, the best way to describe her is that she set my heart on fire, but made me choke. That her beauty was a sight to see, but she didn't save it all for me because I found out other fires by following the smoke.
The cheater. I remember her. She was one of the worst people you've ever known. How did you find her? How do you find any of these women?
Tinder. My other dating apps, you always get quality ladies and toss them aside.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you do get some beauties.
I mean, I wish that she had cared for me or at least let me be, but she chased me from my mind and from my home. I can't stop seeing her in my mind, and I haven't been back to my apartment after her weirdness last week. She's not there, but the lingering feeling is.
You've been sleeping at the studio? I'm guessing you're gonna write her 16 songs but end up alone.
Probably.
You'll find love. It might take a lot more time, but you'll find it.
If love is really all that we need, then even all my talking and yearning is never going to save me.
They listen to the music still playing in the background.
It's just that music, it's my substitute for love.
They look at each other in sadness. Record cuts off and makes a scratching sound. Lights dim.
Okay, this next one is 1 2 Step, inspired by Sierra's song featuring Missy Elliott. I'll be reading the stage direction and parentheticals.
My name's Nara, and I'm going to be reading Miss Goals.
Talisa, I am Miss Independent.
And I'm Nick, and I'll be Mr. DJ.
Mr. DJ is at the booth spinning up something dope. This should not be the actual song 1 2 Step, but something made for the production. Miss Goals and Miss Independent go over to the DJ booth to see if they can get their song requests in. Mr. DJ ignores them when they come up. Miss Goals and Miss Independent have to yell over the music and lean toward each other to talk. To Mr. DJ.
Hey!
Yo, DJ.
Mr. DJ continues to ignore the women.
DJ, this beat is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. How do you choose the songs you do?
I can't help to work my body so melodic. This beat goes right through my chest.
She starts to pop her chest to the music and groove.
Hi, we'd like to request a couple songs.
Looks up at them.
I don't take requests.
Why not?
You see this?
Gesturing to the crowd.
Everybody, Ma and Poppy, came to party. What I play works for the crowd that's here tonight. Why don't you ladies grab somebody, work your body, let me see you 1 2 Step.
You don't have to play them.
Mr. DJ gestures the women away. They go back to the floor and start to dance. Hyping Miss Independent.
Rock it, girl, and don't stop it.
Gesturing to others to join.
Everybody, get on the dance floor, and we'll crank the party up.
We about to get it on tonight. This is great. I wish we could have had our songs.
Yelling from the booth.
Let me see you 1 2 Step. I love it when you 1 2 Step.
Everybody,
1 2 Step.
We about to get it on.
Miss Independent and Miss Goals continue dancing, but Miss Independent really wants to hear her song, so she approaches Mr. DJ again. Miss Goals keeps dancing.
I hope you and your friend are enjoying the night.
We are. I wanted to come over here to tell you that this beat is outrageous, so contagious, make you crave it, Jazzy made it.
What was that last part?
All the songs you're playing are top charted.
Ever since the day I started, it's how I've done it, giving the people what they want.
If you're giving the people what they want, then why don't you take requests?
It means that my brand won't change. If you tell me to play country, it ruins what I've been doing here for exactly 1 year.
You didn't even let me tell you what I was going to ask for.
Okay, are you gonna drop it like this? It don't matter to me, so tell me what it is that you want.
Miss Independent leans over and tells Mr. DJ the song. The audience doesn't hear this part of the conversation.
Okay, we can dance slow.
I don't care if you play it. I want it, but I get it. Whichever way the beat drops, our bodies will go.
Miss Independent goes back to join her friend. They continue to dance for a few seconds, and the scene ends when Mr. DJ is about to put on the next track. Okay, this next one is Believe Me, Natalie, inspired by the song by The Killers.
Stage direction is me.
Message machine.
And I will be Natalie.
Natalie is wandering in a museum or gallery looking at the art, but also leaving a message for her significant other on herself.
Please leave a message after the beat.
Beep.
Everyone keeps telling me I need to find myself. If someone could explain that to me, I would very much appreciate it. There's an old cliche under your Monet by your dresser that says that one should go into nature to feel at peace and as one with your surroundings. I tried that. And remember that I told you about the arch of roses right above my head from that park? I've still had nightmares about it for days. I've decided to explore south of Houston Street to see if that would give me some perspective, and ran into Melanie and Molly, but honestly, forget what they said in Soho. They were negative as usual, so I noped out of there fast. Remember, you mentioned that time you went backpacking and everyone dropped out a few days before, and what a clarifying experience you had? I'm trying to find that for myself, but the harder I try, the harder it is to achieve. I'm sure I shouldn't be leaving you a message this long. It defeats the purpose of trying to be alone. You left the station so fast this morning, we didn't get to part ways properly. I know you were running late, but I would have walked with you to your building. That meeting you had to get to sounds like they're grasping with speculation, and really, what was it for? Some stolen printer ink? I'm not saying that's right, someone stole it, but some perspective, please. What do you want for dinner? I'm gonna stop off at the store before heading back to our place. I'm feeling fancy grilled cheese and tomato soup. If you don't text me anything, that's what we're having.
Natalie looks at herself.
Hold on, my mom's calling. I'll talk to you later. Love you.
Natalie switches the call over.
Hi, Mom. Yes, I'm still coming for a week next month. Mom, you always ask me why I don't stay longer, and yes, I know, I've been away a long time. I'll call you later. I'm in the middle of something. I love you too.
Natalie hangs up.
I don't understand why everyone always says, believe me, Natalie. What am I supposed to believe? Okay, and this last piece is called I'm So Humble, by the Lonely Island, or inspired by The Lonely Island from their movie, like Pop Stars Never Stop Popping or Stopping or something. It's the weekend. Two men are at a bar they frequent often. Both are very attractive, but Jack is the prettier model type.
You need to tone it down tonight, Jack.
Bar none, I'm the most humblest.
You gotta stop this. You're not humble. And we're not gonna get any ladies tonight if you keep up your shit.
Harry, I'm the #1 top of the humblest.
Harry rolls his eyes. Two women approach the bar, motion head nod toward the two men.
Hello, I'm Harry and this is my friend Jack.
Can you settle a bet for us?
Quickly.
Of course they will.
Of course we will.
Which is better, apple or pumpkin pie?
That is not what I thought you'd ask, and neither. I could tell you my apple crumble is by far the most crumblest.
So is that a vote for apple?
Pumpkin, but it has to have a little bourbon for that smoky factor.
That sounds really good.
Don't flatter yourself. It's okay. You think it tastes a lot better than it is. In order to get people to eat your pie, the trick is to act like it tastes bad out of humbleness.
Jack, cut this bullshit.
To Harry.
Your friend always like this?
The thing about me that's so impressive
Oh boy. Can't wait to continue this conversation.
is how infrequent I mention my success.
Ladies, I'm sorry. Jack can be a little self-centered, but tonight he's something else.
We came over here because you both look like models. I don't know about Aaron, but I may be regretting saying yes to this one.
Poo-poo.
Gives them a dismissive hand gesture based on the lyric, I poo-poo when girls say that I should model.
And decent dudes. But your friend,
To Harry.
Harry, is it? Is on another plane of existence.
We can ignore him.
Jill is intrigued by Jack and continues asking him questions. Lights dim on Aaron and Harry, who are continuing their conversation silently.
So you really think you're the shit?
It's not even a question. I am the shit. My belly is full from all the pride I swallow.
I bet it is. Probably why you're so skinny too.
Passes abs.
Belly full all the time so you don't have to eat.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a motherfucking gentleman.
How do you mean?
I'm the most courtesyable, hospitable, reverential, normally Arnold Schwarzenegger type guy that you'll ever meet.
This is so intriguing. You're not like anyone I've ever met at a bar before.
Am I like anyone you ever met before, period?
No, I can't say that anyone comes close. Well, maybe my ex Oliver.
He was more of a prick than you seem to be so far. You seem like a nice guy who's doing to himself.
Thanks, but I hate compliments. I put them in the morbituary bin of my mind, so I won't remember you ever complimented me. You have to remember that really, I'm so ordinary.
That is truly quite extraordinary. So, between you and Harry, who should I buy a drink?
It's not a competition, but I'm winning.
I like your confidence. What do you have in that cup?
Thank you, guys.
Lived on the stage today. So many lives. Yes, so many lives.
Oh my god, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us. And please send playwrights and screenwriters your way so we can build our writing community, our network of badass women writers.
If you don't mind me sharing something, Emily, she told me that she's taking classes at ACC, right, you said?
Oh, yeah.
And like everyone in her class is dudes, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, go take a class at ACC. Put more women in those seats.
Yes, and then in turn just fill up the industry.
Yeah.
With women.
Yeah,
It's
we need that.
important. Yeah. But yeah, we truly are grateful. Every month we say the same thing about how much we love and need this community. And so it means so much that you'll come out and have a scoop of ice cream with us and support our local bookstore, our Mecca, and join us here. Ooh! Yeah, I also work at Host Publications, and we recently released a book by a fellow ice creamer, Monica Teresa Ortiz. I put a ton of copies on that back table right over here, so please buy them up.
The entire staff of the store, that's why it says all recommended.
And we also have copies of the Ice Cream Social Book. And yeah, this is an extraordinary bookstore, so please feel free to browse. Our booksellers are floating around. Chandra and I are happy to help you find something as well. And yeah.
And if you are going to Portland next week for AWP, please come find us. We're going to be doing a reading at Ruby Jewel ice cream parlor.
Our first not Malvern
Yeah.
meeting. We're so excited. I'm really happy and grateful that we get to go to Portland and have a reading series there as well. Our whole lineup is women of color, and we're really excited to create a space for our writing community at AWP. Besides that, is that it for announcements?
Yeah, I think so.
We love you guys, and please eat all of the ice cream. Thank you.